Hi. Hi, divas. Hello. Hi. Hi. Welcome to stream. What was that? What is Faz Bussy? Thank God. What is that? Hi. Welcome to stream. Happy Tuesday. What? What? What was that? Hiya, girl. Hi. Hi, welcome to Tuesday stream. Happy Tuesday. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good one. Damn, that shit quiet. Yeah, it was really quiet. Can you boost it on the plugin side? I don't think it's the whole. It's kind of bugging out right now. It's on. Welcome to stream. Sorry. I had to send an email before I came to stream and I was in the middle of writing it. I was in the flow state. I was in the fucking flow state. Sorry. I did not hear the dong. Where did the dong go? Dong. The fangs, whenever you go, with the high are very nice. As always, thank you. I like them. They, they weren't originally, I wasn't originally supposed to have these. I just like them. The volume bar is maxed on sound alert. Did you hear the dong? Play it again. I didn't hear it. Hi, how can I help you? One sub? That'll be $5.99. Could you Grandpa Blast! Thank you for the 2 and happy 4 months. Welcome in. They're just so quiet. It's because when one's really loud, I think it's gonna be really loud. Dong. That's awesome. That's a good one. That was a good ad. We have a dong emote. It's called Gong. Gong. All right. It's Tuesday. My plans for Tuesday are hanging out, being cool, chill maxing, having a giggle or two. So, like, what's up? What's up? Oh, big news, big news. I have 2 bidets now. I went to the hardware store, I bought channel locks, and now I can install bidets, and I have a second one now. Why? Because bidets are awesome. What do you know about a good bidet? Once you get into bidets, you never truly feel okay taking a poop outside. You can't do it anymore. She bought her first tool. Yeah, channel locks. I'm the proud owner of a set of channel locks now. Low-key jealous. Dude, you can get a bidet for like $40. And then the channel locks, surprisingly, $16. I'm scared of bidets, dog. Do you not wash your ass when you're in the shower? No, seriously, like real question. Do you just let the water run down your cheeks and call it good? Because if you really wash your ass in the shower, you wouldn't be scared of a bidet. No, I wash. Well, then it's just the same thing, but like in the toilet. I don't know how to explain this in like a not disgusting way. So you fix your toilet, and I fixed the flow valve in my other toilet. I needed the channel locks for that as well. I fixed the reef. What is it called? I don't know what it's called, but I fucking installed it. I just found the one that looks the same and put it in. First of the month is ass wash day. I hate you. You got a credit card swipe down there. Let the water run down your cheeks. People do that. I'm not calling you out. I'm just informing you that you should really wash your ass instead of letting the water just run down your cheeks. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. I clicked on this stream because of the title, and this topic happens when I join. I feel like it was accurate advertisement. I'm not scared of bidets. I'm scared of how they'd be if they were in public restrooms. They're I don't know, man. They have them in public restrooms in Japan, and that shit's low key fire. That shit's low key fire. You just don't know about it until you try it. A bidet is much cleaner and less rough on your ass. Yes, your ass deserves it. Don't be so rough on her. I wash, but like, isn't bidet different though? Not really. It's like a mini shower. Plumber Isaa is the next outfit, and this is ARG marketing. No! What am I, a fucking Mario, bro? Back off. I don't like their little hats. That's why I don't like the Miss, what's her name? The Invis skin on Rivals. I don't like her little cupcake skin, because her hat looks like a Mario Brothers hat. It's just yellow, and it says 4 instead of M or L, but it's the same shape. It's the same exact shape. But we're not in Japan. Oh, you're right. Okay, well then leave you know, as long as you have it in your home, bro, you can experience true bliss. I'm not performing any songs today. I don't think I'm in the music category. Um, she hates the Mario Bros. I don't hate the Mario Bros. I just think it's like not cute on that outfit, but that's my opinion. Crazy how many people I've met who don't scrub, they really think they're gonna slip a finger down the rabbit hole like, bro, how lose like, that's what I'm saying! If that's a fear for you, you gotta work on your, what is it, your Kegel strength. You guys have Kegels too, do you know that? You need to work on your Kegel strength. If you're scared of that, mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Guerrilla marketing at its finest. Yeah, it's just like when I got that guy on Arc Raiders to listen to my music for me. Thank you. Not today, but in general, I don't think I know any Falling in Reverse songs. Just in general. Maybe I do, but like not very well. My Kegels be Keeglin. That outfit in the ALA announcement, is it an old one or a new one? It's not one of my outfits. It's an outfit that the event made for us for the event. If that makes sense. I remember my finger ripped the paper while wiping and my life changed forever. You know what? Hell yeah. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Do you get to keep it? I guess I could ask if I wanted to, but if I were to get a outfit like that, it'd probably be more Chinese and less Japanese. Not that I have anything against the Japanese outfit, just like I want one with a Chinese outfit on it. Keep it or steal it. My first stream I see of Isaa and she's talking about getting shit. No, I'm reading chat mindlessly. Can you see the difference? Somebody else said that, and it was on the screen as I read it, so that's how you know I wasn't lying. I'm feeling a real Chinese right now. Just use a loofah. You can't be dirty if you're loofahing your skin off. I love a good exfoliant. That shit is awesome. It feels like you're ripping your skin off the first few times, and then after that, it feels really nice. Either way, pleasure to be here. I'm really sorry that this is your experience today. It's not usually like this, I swear. I swear, it's not usually like this. Like, hold on. Yes. Tell me, what is that? Hold on one second. All right. Tell me you don't think that this outfit would go hard. I love working on personal projects. Yay, color grading. I hate color grading. I'm really bad at it. Like, oh, why is it so little? Hello? Tell me you don't think this would go hard, right? Like, come on. There you go. Like, this? That would go crazy. That would go insane crazy mode. I like these. I like these outfits. The Humfu, I like these. I've never had one of these before. I really want to go back to China and like get one made. You can get them like made for you. I really want to go get like a custom one. I want to go pick the colors out. Road to Empress Isaa arc. I was just talking to my mods about this. They're like, "Can you please play Road to Empress?" And I was like, "I'm sick of dying. The men in this game are mid as shit. I was told that you could talk to women in this game, and you can't. Boo! Roji Biv. Exactly. Exactly. The clipping would go crazy on a 3D model, though. I don't really get all of my outfits 3D modeled because I use my main one for most of my music stuff. Also, I don't know. Yeah, I just like don't feel like having all those 3D models because am I gonna use them? Like, truthfully, am I gonna use them? I don't know, man. I really gotta love the outfit to want to switch to it. I love this outfit. I will not take it off. I have 45 copies of the same outfit and I just keep switching between them. The outfit looks so fun to look at. Yeah. No, Yuri? Look, guys, if the men were less mid, I'd finish the game. If you could talk to women, I'd finish the game. You can do neither of the things. Therefore, I don't care. The only Hanfu I have is from Taobao, but now that you're mentioning the custom ones made, I want one now. Dude, I want one. You can totally get them off Taobao, and I'm pretty sure they're like, they're okay. It's not bad. I just like, I kind of want to like invest the money into a nice one. Where am I gonna wear this shit? Who fucking knows? But to have one, I think that's cunty as fuck. Ever since V-Bridger, you've seemed happier with live 2D. I really like my 2D stuff. It's just less resource intensive. Not that I need to, like, it's not one of those things where I need to get, like, a stronger computer so that I can do it. I literally just prefer it over the other one. My 3D model is fucking awesome. I just like the setup for 2D is so easy compared to 3D. 3D, you gotta like set up all the tracking gear. You have these like gloves that track, or you have a fucking leap motion that burns your skin. And then you gotta set up all the towers. I have to set up my VR headset for it, even though I don't use my VR headset for it. Like it's what anchors all my tracking stuff. Um, it's really cool and very technologically interesting. I am super interested in it. I just hate putting that shit on. I hate putting those on. I love my rig. It's like got so much personality in it. I wish it was a little bit wigglier, but I was gonna ask them about it next time I get a model rigged if they can make it a little bit wigglier for me. Just because like I feel like I don't move as much, so I need the parameters tweaked on my model to reflect that a little bit more. I need them to compensate. Like the way that the model detects if you're smiling or frowning is basically like on a scale, and it's like a threshold. You have to hit a threshold to hit the max smile, and so I need like all of my thresholds lowered. She is never launching Warudo again. No, I am. It's just like it's scary. It's Unity, and I can't look at Unity nodes, bro. That shit is so freaky. Anybody that uses 3D software, you know what I'm talking about. That shit looks scary. That shit looks really scary. What's the Chinesiest you've ever dressed? I actually have a picture of this, but I'm not gonna show you it. I'm wearing like the most Chinese outfit you could ever imagine a baby wearing, and my hair is in 2 little braids. Oh, it's an awesome picture, but I'm not sharing it. When you look this fire, why change? I love my outfit. It's really hard to top this for me. I can't. It's so good. It's really hard to top it. Can you get a Hanfu and a custom dong with a cronut face for the next concert? Oh, like an emote? I feel like I'm worried about if it has the cronut face on it, if it will read as a gong. I don't know if people will understand that. Just bust it out at random hangouts. Real and true. You have a 3D model? Yes. Somewhere. I dig through my closet to find it. Just show up to a party or a concert wearing it unannounced. This is a very Chinese event. Is it possible to just get the checky from the ALA meet and greet or not? As opposed to what? As opposed to what? Not even if you censor your face with your VTuber head. I should have somebody redraw it and then I can explain it to you. I'll send it to Lotus. Please redraw me as a baby, but in this little outfit. You can show to the mods? Show what? Oh, hell no! No greet. Only meet. Oh, okay. Shit. I don't know. Like, mail the checky, I assume they mean? Okay, so a checky is like a little Polaroid. Let me explain this. It's actually quite cool. I'm into this. Um, let me show you. Where is it? They had like a picture of this somewhere. Hold on. Okay. Look, I show you. So, these are from like another VTuber, and but they also did like this is the same kind of like photo booth situation they have going on. They get your VTuber onto a Polaroid. It's kind of cute, and they take them live. So that's what that is. Isn't that cute? It's so cool. The tech for that is so interesting. I've never thought about how to do that, but it's cool. I guess they just like send it to the printer. Why would I want a picture with you? Ew! Okay, thanks. What's this gremlin up to today? I'm enjoying the sun right now. The sun is coming through my window. I kind of feel like a lizard on a rock right now. Or that dog that's like got his eyes closed and he's like smiling in the sunset. Do you know what I'm talking about? He's just like the sun is just like hitting him and he's just like, wow, so peaceful. That's kind of how I feel right now. Sun, it's already night, girl. No, girl, it's 3 p.m. for me. I miss the sun. The sun came back today. It's not been around for a while. It's been very overcast. It's been very rainy. But the sun came back today and I'm enjoying the vitamins that I'm processing or whatever. Haven't seen the sun in days. Maybe you should do like a sun chant and see if it'll come out. I legit haven't seen the sun in weeks and I work outside. Whoa. John Hamm dancing at the club meme as the sun hits your eyes and you feel a little bit warm after being cold for fucking days. Dude, it's like that little kid that's like jamming in the club. You know what I'm talking about? The sun the sun is plotting to make RAM prices even higher. No, that's the RAM companies. They're plotting to make the RAM prices even higher. We gotta steal the moon. What are you? What are you, Gru? Who are you? Where are your little yellow guys? All I see is clouds. Oh, the other day I saw a rainbow and I saw both ends of the rainbow. I realize I've never had that happen to me before. Usually I just see one and then the other one's like far off into the horizon and I can't see it. I saw both sides of it today. That's crazy. That's never happened to me before. First time watching stream. Hi, welcome in. RAM prices. I bought my RAM before that shit went up. Very happy. Did you find the gold? No, I didn't go to the end of the rainbow. I just saw it. Isa is like so cool and amazing. And I totally want to go to her meet and greet at ALA for some reason that's beyond my control. Yes! You should go! I've seen a circular rainbow. No idea how that shit works. What? What? I'm jealous. I want to see that. If you're on a plane, you can actually see the rainbow's full circle. That's crazy. I've never thought about that. Organized field trip to loot the ChatGTP server center. Let's go. Everybody get on the bus, single file line. No fighting, no pushing at the back of the bus. Sit down! Sit down! Stop trying to poke each other. Sit down! I think I was high up enough to see the circle, but not in a plane. Oh, interesting. Can't help it. My wings have claws on them. What? Nah, I like ChatGTP. Dude, you're like my brother. My brother loves that shit. He's convinced he's learning a lot about himself through it. It's almost like a lot of people who like ChatGTP like to like talk to it like a therapist, and it's like almost like you should go to therapy maybe. Oh, Shebar. Shebar. I've been trying to convince my brother to go to therapy for like 20 years. Out the womb, trying to convince that guy to go to therapy. Come on, dude. don't don't do that. Don't do that. If your GCP has personality, you're cooked for real. I worry. I was just talking to somebody about this because they sent me like a article about something where somebody was credited as an AI researcher, and that just means that they use ChatGPT a lot. And it was real interesting. Because if you used AI in like college or high school a few years ago, you would get suspended and expelled. And now it's like very normalized. I've listened to Dream of Me for 14 hours straight in the last 2 days. Your songs are bangers. Thank you. Razor's making an AI hologram. I saw that. I saw that. ChatGTP therapy baffles me. It makes me so worried because it's not good because it chat like I don't know if they've changed this. Maybe this was like a different version, but it was very much programmed just to affirm your views and keep you engaged with it, even if that means lying to you, even if that means like framing something in a way that's very um dangerous, you know? If someone puts an AI author on one of my papers, I would walk to their office and choke them. It's it's tough. It's bad now. It's everywhere. The worst place that it's showing up is like, with younger children. Because they're not learning anything. They're actively not learning anything. Like that's the biggest problem.
Hi, how can I
It's
help you?
so bad for
What's up?
them.
That'll be $5.99. Could you please pull up to the first
Tarazan, thank
window?
you so much for the 2 and happy 15
Hot damn,
months.
15 months of Crow
Yay!
Premium. Let's go.
Some of us hate AI, but at this point, the accounts for student cheating with it. Yeah, it's bad. It's like I've never been opposed to AI in the way where it like betters society or advances society and makes things better for everyone. I just am really worried about how many kids like if you are an adult and you're whatever and you keep using AI like whatever, right? You still had to go to school and learn something when you were a kid. The problem is that children are now able to kind of bypass that with like ChatGTP, and it's creating problems for it will create problems for them. There are so many children that cannot read. Yeah. It's just concerning. AI is horrible for the art industry as well. I just see no value in AI art because like should you like people selling it, right? Should you pay? Would anybody pay for that when you could just make it yourself? Like there's no specialty in that, you know? Like I like art because it is special. AI art is not special. I saw this lady at like a flea market that was like hawking some AI shit, and apparently nobody bought it from her for like the whole weekend, which instills a little bit of hope in my heart that people can tell that it's slop. Uh, it's just scammers. It's Loki. It's like scam. Yeah. I read a lot of books. I don't read any books. I'll be so real with you, but I can read. I can read. At least I can read. That's the important one. At least I can read. Did you see the new grok trend? What is a new grok trend? You tell that to somebody in 2006 and they'd think you just dropped out of space, bro. Dude, have you seen the new grok trend? If you use Suno to make music, they own your music. It's ridiculous. I don't like Suno. I can tell when things are Suno, and it really irritates me because I'm gonna skip it every time. I don't want to hear this shit. Rock trend? Sedimentary? Can you read an analog clock? Yeah, if you like give me a minute to think about it, I can do it. That's a crime. That is a crime. That should be a crime. That should be a crime. Find real art to goon too. There are plenty of people who are naked on the internet with permission. They're allowing you to goon to them. If you are gooning to people because you AI nakeded them, that's really like That's some freak shit. You gotta go to therapy, bro. You gotta go to therapy now. You need to get help now. We'll get you? He's not gonna get no one. He doesn't even know how to go left or right, bro. He's not gonna get anyone. That's scary. That's freaky and scary. I don't know, man. I just feel like it's enabled so many people to be like so freaky. Like they weren't like this before. Maybe the thing is that humans always have the possibility to be good or bad, and the things that happen to them influence whether or not they become good or bad. I think this is one of those things that influenced a lot of people to be worse. Do you know what I'm saying? I just drank so much coffee. I am caffeinated the fuck up right now. When being bad is too easy with too easy of a reward, people be bad. Yep. If you allow people to be bad, if you provide people with the opportunity to be good and bad, if it's easier to be bad, most people will be bad. Nice title. Thank you. I really had to think about it today. I was like, what do I want to call my stream? Well, what do I plan on doing on my stream? And I really couldn't come up with an answer. So I just started like typing things in and I was like, yeah, save. Save. Title goes hard. Thank you. Thank you. I'm in the mainframe. I'm in. Enlightening title. Thank you. I hope you find today's wisdom in it. I would rather sift through like a billion old Reddit question forums to find my answer than ask ChatGPT. But that's just me. There's something very I know that, you know, a lot of people will probably say like I'm very weird for thinking this, but there's just something very eerie about like talking to the computer versus like a response from like a person 8 years ago that had the exact same question as you that also wanted help from random people. Like there's something very human in that. There's somebody 20 years ago who had the exact same question as you, right? But because of like the way like the internet's basically archived. So somebody 10 years ago had the exact same question as me. I got to see how they got help 10 years ago. It's kind of like a historic thing for me. I don't know. Last words we'll hear from her until next Wednesday. I can't even read that, bro. A lot of J's, a lot of I's in that. I don't like any of the tech integrated AI either. Like the one on the side of the phone, you know what I'm talking about? Like on the side of the new iPhones, there's a button. If you hold it, it has like an AI thing. Like I used it to try and like find like the name of a flower that I was looking at, and like that's it. I can just take a picture and put it through Google Photos. Like I don't need a dedicated like button for this, honestly. I honestly all it does is bother me because I always hold it by accident because that's where I put my thumb. I reassign those? Dude, I need to reassign this shit. I need to put something else on that. It's not helpful. It's just there. I'm not against modern AI as a whole, but IMO, its usefulness caps out at doing dumb things and jokes with butts. It's very, yeah, it is just a novel thing. My phone's power button now serves as a talk to AI button. I love that. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, Gemini, I hate that shit too. I keep getting ads for fucking Google Gemini. They're like, I just used Nano Banana to draw myself all these pictures and I printed them out. Do you also eat sand? Mm-mm. It really does feel like the companies are trying to convince people to use their AI services because they invested so much money into it, and, like, I feel like most people don't use it. And they're now trying to justify how much money they've invested into the AI bubble, and, yeah, there are some people that, like, really do use it, but I feel like most people don't use it all that much. Slot machine. They don't want people to think for themselves anymore, easy customers who will spend money. Bro, we're getting programmed. We're getting programmed by the computers. We programmed the computers, and now the computers are programming us. Just, like, dead ass, think about that shit. If all you rely on for information is ChatGTP, what if they change the data set in ChatGTP one day, and they skew it to make you believe that oranges are green? All oranges are green. Why? Because ChatGTP says it, right? Right? Like you're getting fucking programmed, bro. Wake up! Wake up, sheeple! POV, I'm crazy. Oranges have always been green. That's what it says. Soon they'll push ads. Bro, it'll be like, how do I make a tiramisu? Have you thought about buying this brand of crackers? I've heard they're really good. And then the FTC comes in and says, and this is an ad. And it's in your reply. Ah! Ah! I hate it. I hate it so much. I miss 2 years ago, 3 years ago, when you didn't have to question if something was AI. I really miss the simplicity of that. Microsoft CEO is getting mad at us for calling it slop. Twitter responded by calling them microslop and making new logos with microslop. I like it when people do that. That's funny. You can really tell that they're upset that people don't love what they're doing because they keep insulting everybody that doesn't like it. Oh, I like your fantasy where the FCT has teeth. And the FTC, Federal Trade Commission, right? Uh, it's 2015. Come on, we're on our way to see Harambe. No. R.I.P. Harambe. Did you see there was like a tiger that ate somebody in a zoo? And they were like, we're not putting down the tiger because the person clearly like not okay person. I think they have like I don't think they're like of full cognitive ability. And they climbed over like a 15-foot fence. What do you want us to do? Euthanize the tiger because it did what tigers do? It's a big ass fence, dude. That's like as best as we can do to keep you safe is the 15-foot fence. If you climb over it, I don't know what you want me to do. We need to find and sacrifice the kid from Harambe event to a gorilla to fix the timeline. That's where everything went wrong. They killed that damn gorilla and everything went so wrong after that. Fuck! You've made your choice. Yeah, dude, there's a 15-foot. It's no longer like negligence. That's not negligence. If you've climbed over a 15, 20-foot fence, then like, I don't know, man. I don't know. You were gonna do that. I can't stop you. Not saying that it's not, like, tragic that somebody died, but just that, like, how the fuck is anybody supposed to stop that? I'd like to see a Harambe horror film where Harambe comes back from the dead and starts going on a killing spree. Do you think, ultimately, people will end up being scared of monkeys and gorillas more because of that movie? Maybe they'll be even worse to them. Good night, Bleak Mars. Have a good one. We aren't the ones handing out the Darwin Awards. What did we? Somebody said bring back Darwinism like a week ago. Does anybody remember that? He's Haram back with a vengeance. Wait, I like that. I like that. It worked with Jaws, so at least I'll be more careful. Have you ever been to Universal? They have like a Jaws ride where like the shark comes up like near the tram thing. It's fucking terrifying. Fuck that shit. That shit is so scary. Fuck that. Ugh. It's fun. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That shit is so old. The shark gets scarier. It's so scary. um, no Universal for me. Do you guys like theme parks? I always feel really I'm not like that enthused by a theme park. My friends, bless their heart, they always invite me to go with them. They're like, "Oh, we want to go to Disney. Oh, we want to go to Disney World, Disneyland, Disney whatever." And I'm like, "I'm okay. Like, I want to go on a trip with my friends, but I don't want to spend all that money. You have to spend so much money to go in an amusement park. And then to do what? Spend more money in the amusement park? Hell no." They're okay, but they're expensive. Is your title supposed to look like a password? Yeah, that's the password to my email. I love going to theme parks. They're okay. I like theme parks. I don't like lines. I don't like lines either. I don't really go, not really that type of person. I'm not either. I got to eat an extremely long hot dog once, which was cool. It's so expensive. I love theme parks, but I think I got that autism to be fair. Yeah, you know what? I'm not saying that nobody can like that. I was just asking. Why you got my YubiKey code in your title? What? Why you got my YubiKey code in your title? That's my email password. Mr. Byte, that's my email password. Is that, like, not safe if I just have it in my title? You think it'll be okay? Mr. Byte, thank you for the cheer. Happy 6 months. I think it'll be okay. I don't care for roller coasters, but if there's a cool event going on, like some professional jousting, uh-oh. Oh? My chat just disappeared for me for a second, and then it came back. That was scary. Theme parks never appealed to me. They've literally never been, like, appealing to me. I don't know why. I think I'm just, like I wasn't a Disney kid growing up. I didn't watch, like, any of the movies. I didn't listen to any of the music. Yeah, I think it's mostly movies. I saw Cars. They got Cars at Disneyland. I saw Cars. I've seen Cars before. I just checked your email for you, and there's a guy in here saying some disgusting things. Can you reply to him? No. Send me $50,000 or do not email me again, and then hit send. You got it. Thank you. Cars is absolute cinema. I love Cars. How are baby cars made? Are they all technically test tube cars? I find more interesting the aspects behind the scenes of a theme park after Defunctland than actually going to the rides. Yeah, you know what? The Imagineer projects are really neat. That part is super cool. Hi, donors. Why did I just get an email to send 50,000? Okay, right back. Okay, here's $50,000 and then send $50,000. It's legit. It's me, Lady Gaga. I need $50,000 to finish my next album. Rah rah. If you are not a Disney person, Universal Studios would be a fun time. I haven't been to Universal. I, again, am just like, I don't want to spend money on this shit. I don't know. I think it's more something about, like, it's a mindset of, like, you know, my family's pretty middle class, so growing up, I could get things, but I couldn't really go on trips to, like, theme parks or anything. Very often, because going out of town is quite expensive. And so I think I'm just, even though I'm like grown now and I make my own money, it's still very much a mindset thing of like, that's really expensive and very frivolous, and I don't need that. You know what I'm saying? I'm too cheap. I like roller coasters though. I like feeling like I'm gonna die. That's pretty fun. I love the adrenaline rush of doing that shit. Do high schools still do graduation trips to Disney or whatever? I don't know if my school did that, but I think they do that for some schools. Maybe like private schools. I think Disney's ruined the theme part of theme park with their lazy movie insert rides. You know where I want to go? I want to go to Dolly World. Dolly Parton has her own theme park. It's called Dolly World, and it's awesome. Look it up. Dolly World looks so fun. Wait, hold on. I'll pull up a video. Hold on. I went to a big theme park when the last time I went to any big theme park was when my parents sold the house when I was they had a little bit of extra and they said, "Let's go to the theme park." Dolly World. Dollywood. Yes. I visited it before? No way! No way. That's so cool. Hold on. I really want to go. Check this shit out.
Your trip to the Smokies.
Hold on. Move. Move. Fuck. Like. Yeah. Okay.
Really isn't complete unless you visit Dollywood and share a family treat. It's a magic place, good times for everyone. So come on out, enjoy a day of Smoky Mountain fun. See your favorite music stars, meet my family, and discover traditions that used to be. Get away to Dollywood, it's home's fun. In the heart of the Smokies, 5 miles north of Gatlinburg.
Where the fuck is the Smokies? That doesn't tell me what state that's in. What the fuck is the Smokies? I need to go here. I need to go here. I need to go here. Tennessee, I need to go here. They still have it.
Welcome to the heart of anticipation. Welcome to the heart of excitement. Welcome to the heart of soaring rides. Surrounded by breathtaking views.
Dude, this shit actually looks awesome. They're in like a forest.
Meant for savoring. And nights meant for spectacular endings. Welcome to Dollywood, the heart of the Smokies.
They still have it.
Getaway today.
Someone is sponsor Isaa to go to Dollywood. Please! I need to go here! I have to! They've got Dolly Parton there! How am I supposed to go to 1988? Time travel. Figure it out. You find the Smokies by heading east and following that song in your heart. Non-Southerners not allowed. Then you're not allowed either. I want to visit Omega Mart. I've been to Omega Mart, and it was something. I get what they're going for, but it wasn't really like that enjoyable for me personally, just because I was really interested in trying to do like the ARG like mystery that's inside of it, and I really couldn't because there's way too many people in there like always hogging up the shit, and there was also like so many like children, and the children are also hogging up all the shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Have you ever heard of Action Park? I have not. Pigeon Forge? Pigeon Forge? That's an awesome name. Holy shit. It's an art installation. It's got like a mystery in it, and you can figure out the mystery by doing like the installations in a certain order. Sick title, thank you. Pigeon Forge. What an awesome name. Holy shit. Silver Dollar City? What is that? Pigeon Forge is where they make pigeons? Damn, it's like a government black site. They make all the drones there. Holy shit. Can you be talking about that, or is the CIA gonna get you? You better watch it, dude. You're on a list now. They built a Universal Horror Nights warehouse next to the Omega Mart. It just opened like last year, so at least you can hit both places in a day. I guess, yeah. I knew plenty about the ARG, but didn't know that they made a real place. It's a real place. The government can't get me with my special hat. Yeah, their 5G rays just bounce right off. They just bounce right off. I loved ads. They were fun to watch. I used to just watch ad compilations when I was younger on YouTube. You can like, do you know what I'm talking about? Like they just have like toy commercial ads, infomercial ads. I just watched that shit. I don't know why, but I just did. Why though? Cause I didn't really have that many friends, and I didn't really talk to many people, and I didn't really talk to my family very much. I kind of just went home and went to my room, and then I would watch like bullshit and just like lay on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Did you ever call KG Wentworth? I've never called KG Wentworth. KG Wentworth. Watch Mojo's top 10 messed up ads. It just makes sense to clean with Steam. Oh, was this before or after the spray paint room? Before. Years before. I was telling me a dude made a website that shuffles 27,000 MTV music videos with old ads in between. MTV is dead now. Did you know they officially, like, they killed MTV? And the last thing they played was Video Killed the Radio Star or something? Yeah. They shot MTV out back. Radio's making a comeback. Do any of you use the radio? I always listen to, like, a music streaming service when I drive. I always, like, put on a specific playlist. Root beer flavored vape juice. Yes, very good. I thought MTV died 20 years ago. I'm pretty sure they've been kicking for the last 20 years. It's okay. It's on life support. She's okay. Radio is like one song for every 14 commercials. I used to listen to radio until I listened to, ew, VTuber music? I just put on the gramophone. Oh, and then you put in your, like, wood-fueled stove, right? And you get your old oil lamp going. And you take a brick of asbestos and eat a little bit. Gonna go fight some seals? Okay, bye! Listen to this artist called Isaa when I'm doing stuff. You might have heard of her. Who? Who? What? No. No. I put on my MP3 CD so I can listen to dozens of different songs. That's cool. I use my own music, but occasionally I use SiriusXM. I stopped paying for SiriusXM and they were harassing me. They're like, you want SiriusXM so bad? You want SiriusXM so bad. And I really don't. Thank you. I don't need it. It just came with my car when I bought it, and I don't need it. What kind of fuck-ass name is that? What fuck-ass name? What? I listen to Twitch when I drive. I like to either be in a phone call with one of my friends, like, I'll call somebody and just have, like, a chat with them, or I listen to music when I drive. Um, I am, like, staunchly like, I have to be in the mood, and it's a very, like, obvious switch for me where, like, I'm getting annoyed by having a conversation, and now I'm listening to music. Or, like, I'm getting bored of listening to music, so now I'm gonna call someone. Like, I have to be in one of two moods. I either wanna speak to someone or listen to music, and I know when it's time to change to the other one. Sometimes if you're listening to, like, the same song on the car for, like, however long, you, like, get bored of it. And you're like, "Damn, I can't be listening to this music anymore. I'm, like, gonna fall asleep." I hate phone calls, so it's always music for me. I like talking to my friends, and I found out that you can do it while you're doing things that you don't really wanna do, like driving. Phone call. Someone broke in and stole my iPod a couple years ago. It ruined my car rides. That's so fucked up. I hope the battery explodes in their possession. I'm not a yapper, though. I'm a listener. Oh, I see. I am like I like making phone calls way more than I like emailing or, like, texting somebody. 'Cause I can just get it over with so quickly. You know what I'm saying? I gotta run. Have a good rest of the stream. Okay, bye-bye. Have a good one. My friend's a truck driver, and he's pretty much always in Discord calls while he's driving. Exactly. He gets it. He gets it. Okay, hold on. Do we have an ad we can run? Can we push the ads right now? Because I have to pee. I need to go. I need a PRB. Okay. I will be back in a few minutes. You're not gonna miss anything. I just want to walk around and then also use the bathroom. I'll be back. God, I want to go to Dollywood so bad. Ah! I want to go to Dollywood so bad. Did you wash your hands? Yes. Welcome back, pisser. Hi. Hi to you too, I guess. The hell? What the fuck? Hi to you too, I guess. Hmm. I can't believe you used the bathroom. That's like so gross. Okay. Okay. I'm cold. I'm so cold right now. I have a blanket on the chair behind me. Um, it's so cold in this damn house. How are you today? I'm doing good. How are you? Welcome in. Ugh. I forgot what I was talking about. I'm off my roll now. Oh, heads won today? Tails fail sometimes. Only sometimes. Don't worry about it. Vitamins? Okay. Well, Issa's like so cool, and you totally want to meet her at LA, and she's like pretty rad and stuff, and she's not forcing me to say this. Smile bigger, Tim. People think you're lying. How did you get a hold of my file's name? Don't worry about it. Your password is 123. You gotta change that. Tails always fucking fails. I don't know what you're saying, dog. Did I create a copy pasta? Where's my water? Oh! I found it! I found it. Ugh. I need to pack. I need to pack for my trip. I leave packing for my trip until like the day before. I literally can never prepare ahead. I I don't think I'm responsible. No, you know what? If I wasn't responsible, that would be like I never like prepare or whatever. I do prepare. Just the day of. Don't worry about it. Are you excited to rock the boat? Yes. Boat. Go pack later. It doesn't take me that long. It doesn't take me that long, like, at all. It'll be chill, fine, awesome. Um, flip the boat. Why is she lying? Why are you lying? Can you sing My Heart Goes On the moment the boat starts to sink? Your Ocean Snap art is sick, by the way. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ow. Surely TSA will let you through. Okay, I googled it. I googled it after you said that I was gonna, that it wouldn't work. Apparently, it's just a thing that the airline does. It like attaches the middle name to the end of the first name, like the middle initial. Do you have a checklist for packing? No, I just travel a lot. I know what my checklist is. I don't forget things. I don't forget things. I travel a lot. I have traveled a lot in my life. I like hardly ever forget anything. Always remember to open the emergency exit mid-flight to let a cool breeze in. Yep. Yep. I'm sure the flight attendants will love you for that, and they will definitely not try to restrain you or anything. I've never noticed that being a thing. What? Being what? What thing? Huh? What? I don't usually put my middle name on my tickets, but I googled it and it says you're supposed to if it's on your license, and it is on my license, so I did. They're only restraining me because they want to be the ones to open the door. Yeah, nothing else. Remember those 3 things you can't leave home without? Yeah, my phone, my AirPods, and my pepper spray. Hi, Nilo. Happy New Year. They want that cool breeze all to themselves. Okay, this is everything you bring with you on a trip. Shirts for outside, pants for outside. Shirts for sleeping, shorts for sleeping. Underwear. As many days as you're going, plus as many times as you plan to shit yourself. What else? Shoes. Whichever shoes you want to wear. Usually I bring 2 because I like changing my shoes. Your toiletries, toothbrush, mouthwash, face wash, toothpaste, moisturizer, sunscreen, shampoo, conditioner, body wash, lotion, deodorant, hairbrush, hairspray, perfume, makeup. Oh, socks, jacket, chargers. What else? I don't say like wallet, wallet, keys, phone. I don't say that because that's in my purse, and so that's all already together. That's it. That's it. You cannot fly with weed. That's not allowed. Make sure to load your fake wallet in case you get mugged. The real secret is just having it all on your phone and then like deactivating it if it gets taken. No fent? Yeah, that's it. I can pack in like 20 minutes. I'm very fast at it. I'm used to my dad booking a 5 a.m. flight. Oh, I need to bring my laptop because I have to play D&D. I have to bring my D&D stuff too. I have to bring my dice and my dice tray and then my laptop. I wasn't gonna bring my laptop, but now I gotta bring my laptop. Okay. Okay, sure. Bless those early morning flights. I get to do things when I land. I like early morning flights. I hate waking up for them. Waking up for them makes me so upset. Don't forget your gun. As an American, you can't travel without that. You can travel with weapons. I believe they have to be unloaded and in your checked baggage, though. Do you remember the one time that I remember reading this in a magazine? The one guy from Wizards of Waverly Place, the older brother, he got stopped at an airport and like removed from the airport because he went into it with a loaded firearm. Remember that? Can I bring a big ass sword? If you declare it and it's safely stored, I'm pretty sure you can. What? What? It's allowed. There are regulations about it. Last Cali trip was 9 hours. Sorry. Sorry. Is it really 9 hours to fly across the US? From one end to one end? It's like 6 hours to get to Florida. Then I guess, yeah, that makes sense that it'd be like 8 hours, 9 hours to get there. Can I declare I'm bringing a hottie on board? You can declare it. I think they might just look at you kind of funny. Why is it trying to play ads again? We just did ads. Come on. What's going on with this? Well, you see, I'm seeing. That might be my fault. What happened? What happened? I had it play ads, but only said 3. Oh, 3 seconds of ads? That's funny. A shepherd sling will pass any security check. Nobody expects it. Have you ever I remember when I was younger following the TSA Instagram because they used to post pictures of really cool shit that they'd find in the TSA, and they'd post like suitcases full of coke. You ever seen those before? Never used your command before. They're like, please don't bring your coke through TSA. I was busy running away. That's wild. Yeah, they'd post like suitcases full of swords, suitcases like with there's like we found this armadillo in a suitcase. But I need it. No. Well, you will be stopped. You can try to bring it, but you will be stopped. You think if I declare it, they'd let me through? No, I don't. But my coat goes where I go. It's my support armadillo. It's my emotional support fish. It has to come with me. Sir, that fish is dead. No, it's my emotional support fish. It has to go with me. Expert smugglers be like, "Ah." I'm a lawyer and I can say it's your freedom of expression. Go on. Ah, shit. Someone address him. The elephant. Isn't that just sushi? No, it's my emotional support fish. Back off. Back off. I'm not excited. I have to wake up so early. I'm excited to go, and I'm excited for the shows. I'm not excited to wake up really early. That's the one part about traveling that I don't like doing. I try to take like overnight or red eye flights so that I can wake like when I get there, I like slept on the plane and then I, can wake up feeling like kind of refreshed or whatever. And like have a full day instead of like passing out immediately. Do you have a good site you use for booking flights? Google Flights. I just type in the 2 airports. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, write that shit down. Write that shit down. I really like this song. I'm enjoying this right now. I miss Dispatch. I miss Dispatch Wednesday. So sad. I love Dispatch. I heard people talking about how Dispatch is Twilight for boys. Bro, I don't fucking care. How many times do I have to tell you this? I don't fucking care! I don't care! I love my wife! You're around, it's already alright, like a radio. I'm tuning into, turning me on, turning me on. Dance all night already, alright, like a hard wire. I'm always louder with you. I'm always louder with you. I don't get the comparison. So in Twilight, there's the vampire guy and the werewolf guy. And Bella is like low-key not the most desirable person, but she's ultimately the hero, a hero in the show. Robert Robertson is Bella, and then the two girls are Edward and Jacob. It's Twilight for boys. It's Twilight for boys. Which is which though? I never watched Twilight, so I can't say. But I think I think Invisigirl is Edward and then Blonde Blazer is Jacob. Because I think like it's like whichever one the show hard pushes is Edward. Edward, what the fuck is his name? The vampire guy. That makes zero sense. It makes sense to me. It makes sense to me. It's not exactly the same. It's obviously not exactly the same, but I didn't watch Twilight. I didn't care. I don't care. If it really is Twilight for boys, and I can see why the girls are so obsessed with it. It kind of is Twilight for boys. You saved yourself trauma by not. My friends say it's good. You think they're trolling me? Are they fucking with me? Are they fucking with me? One time when I was in high school, my friend told me you have to eat the roach at the end of the joint to get high. And I almost did it. And then one of my other friends finally stepped in and went, "No, they're fucking with you." And that's when I realized that people by nature are evil and fucked up. It has its moments, to be honest. It's more of a fun time with friends. It's like a drinking game movie with your friends. It's good because it's bad. It's bad. It's so bad that it's good. That's what I mean by it's good. You know what I'm saying? It's so bad it's good. Like when a media takes itself so seriously, like you can no longer take it seriously. Does that mean it's going to be a community time movie? No, I got other shit I want to watch. We have other shit I wanted to watch. It's in the mod chat or something. There was other movies I wanted to watch. She didn't get dragged to watch Twilight because of the whole no friends things. Yeah, man. I didn't really have all that many friends growing up. What about it? What about it? You trying to sound poorly socialized? When I was younger, I would like take things apart. And I read somewhere online that inside of double A, triple A batteries, there were smaller batteries. I was told that there were cell batteries in there. And so I would take batteries apart. That's what I was doing as a kid. I would take batteries apart. I would file down my teeth. I would lay on the floor and then watch TV. That's probably why I got issues. No shit, dude. You're fucking weird, bro. Respect, I guess. I don't know. When I was like, I don't even know how old I was. At some point in my youth, my family got me like a teeny tiny TV. It's like literally, I don't know how to explain how little it was. Like you guys know, like back in like the earlier 2000s, like there were just like these really teeny tiny TVs. They look like about the size of like an iPad now. And but that was like a real TV and you could get like a little service box for it and everything. I had one of those. I had one of those and I had one in my room and I found out that I could like plug headphones into it and then I just stopped sleeping. I would just close my door and watch TV all night. Good night, Tyrion. The teeth filing is a vampire thing, is it? No, I filed them down. I didn't file them sharp. I filed them down. They were too sharp. I've told this story before. I had classmates making fun of my teeth. They were like making fun of my incisors. Okay, I found out they were really pointy, not only because they're pointy, but because they were rotated. So they looked even more narrow than they do now because they have been fixed by braces. And I was like, fuck you, stop making fun of me. And so I filed my teeth down. And surprisingly, I don't have any, like, issues from that. You showed them. I don't know. Those kids are, like, the kids that I went to school with, the ones that made fun of me, I reflect upon it and I realized that they had whack-ass shit going on in their lives. And, they clearly just needed an outlet for their emotions. And unfortunately, that was me as a child, but whatever. Not every day your dad gets caught in like a company-wide cheating scandal, right? Like, I don't know, you got your own shit going on. You do you, man. I'll just sit here with my fucked up teeth. Whatever. How the fuck did it not hurt? I don't know. I don't know. I just beat bullies by being annoying or fucking with them. I didn't have the foresight to rage bait people when I was younger. That's a newly developed skill. I did not have the foresight to fuck with somebody when I was like 8, you know, and I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, wasn't a thought in my head yet. I beat school bullies by being too autistic to pick up on half the things, and I just played along with the other half. Good for you, bro. I thought you were going to bed. You said good night. Liar. Well, I am now. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Ooh. Wrong. My pants are not on fire. I rest my case. Uh-huh, whatever, bro. Whatever, whatever, whatever. Get out of here. Snap back like a yo-yo, baby. I don't wanna cut you loose. Yo-yo, baby. Ow. Ow. Your Honor, my client, please. He's just a silly guy. Uh, counsel, your client is being charged in an intentional homicide case. But, Your Honor, my client's just a silly guy. Counsel, I hate to be the one to tell you this. I don't know how you passed the bar, But unfortunately, I don't think that's gonna hold up in court. But, Your Honor, just a silly guy. Bailiff, remove counsel and remove defendant from my courtroom. He's just a little dude. Okay, let's give him a smaller cell. If he's a little dude, we can give him a smaller cell. Is the stream title crazy? I just hit a whole bunch of buttons. What is that emote? Ew! Global emote. That's disgusting. That's scary. Am I in mock trial right now? I loved mock trial. I like arguing with people for a free grade. Mock trial is so fun. I actually thought I wanted to be a lawyer before I went to college. One of my ideas in high school was to become a lawyer and go to law school. But then I realized maybe I don't like it that much. Maybe I don't want to have to argue every day for money. Like, but they make so much money. Fuck! Okay, maybe if I ever decide I'm done with music and streaming, I'll go back to law school. I'll be like, you know that show, The Rookie, with like the world's oldest rookie? I'll be like the world's oldest new lawyer. My Twitch is shitting itself again. Have you ever played that mock trial game called Guilty as Sock? Would be a fun collab with friends. I tried it. I don't like the system in that game. It doesn't give you enough, like, guidance. It's basically just like a platform for you to role play, and like the game itself doesn't really do much. I tried it with Mono and David, and we didn't like it. But I would really like to set up a mock trial stream. That'd be funny. Nuh-uh. The plaintiff did it. Twitch be pooping the bed again? What? What you like, that's all right for me. But if I knew what it was doing yesterday. I was watching Meat stream and I couldn't I couldn't watch the stream. It was just like frozen for me. Ah, my spine. It was really weird. It was super broken. I don't know what's up with it. Oh, did you see they figured out why so many people have been getting their payment info changed on their Twitch accounts? There was a phishing scam that went out. There was a phishing scam, and it's like it looks really real. It's like one of those things like advertisement outreach. It's like, hey, whatever channel name, we turn low view streamer into like sponsorship money, and they're preying on people who are looking for sponsorship opportunities. But if you go to their website, when you go to like the login with Twitch page to like link your account to your Twitch, they ask for your Twitch password, which basically means that a lot of people willingly gave them their Twitch passwords, and that's how they were getting into their accounts and changing the payment information. The internet can lie? No, it's not allowed. It's not allowed. most hacker man stuff is stupid things like that. Yeah, it's like the people who are like, I failed the company-wide phishing test and now I have to go to a seminar on computer safety. It's crazy how it's happened on back-to-back days almost at the same time. I'm having tech issues. Ooh. You can't lie on the internet. That's illegal, and we all know illegal things are impossible. Not allowed. Having an active email account should require you to maintain an annual cybersecurity certification. I think whoever the people that okay, so just so you know, if you send me business emails, they're getting read by somebody else. They are for me, but they're getting read by somebody else. That means if you send me emails with free shit, I'm not reading it, somebody else is. You're subjecting my email reader to that. And I think the person who reads my emails does have a cert in internet security. I think cybersecurity, I think they might have a cybersecurity certification. Yeah. My life became a lot easier when I stopped managing my own emails. I basically just get forwarded the ones that are super important, and they just ask me what I want to say back to them. I'm sending them emails anyways. No, don't email to hello person that reads. He says, emails, I just want to be friends. Nice to meet you. Start sending visit emails to just chat with cybersecurity people. Hello. I'm in tech. If I fail a cybersecurity phishing email, I deserve to be flogged. Ooh. Hi, Joy Dog. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Joy Dog does not read my emails. I'm not letting him read my emails. He's gonna email somebody back something, like, terrible. I'm gonna flirt with your email guy? Go off. They might block you. Hope this email finds you well, Mr. Intern. Hello. I hope this email finds you well. I hope this email finds you well, email reader. I just want to be friends. What's up with you today? How are you? What's up with you today? Send email. I have this extension on my browser that makes it so that whenever I send an email, I get the Dark Souls like bring with like the felled thing, but it says email sent. It's pretty awesome. I once got in trouble because my boss was teaching me something. I opened a phishing email on my PC and it flagged my account. Very good. Very good. Don't tell Isaa, but... Do you think email readers have their own secret conversations when they're talking to each other? Like on both sides?
Hi, how can I help you?
I don't think so.
That'll be $5.99. Could you please pull up to the first window?
Edgeman, thank you so much for the tier 1. Happy 41 months. Welcome back. Thank you for your resub. I really appreciate it. Welcome back. There's a guy that speaks at HackerCons that does IRL security pen on banks and government buildings because it bypasses a lot. Walking around with a clipboard does a lot. A clipboard and a high vis vest. The high vis vest makes you blend in more than you're supposed to. Ugh. Ugh. I've gotten into some crazy places as a pen tester with just donuts. Love donuts. I think you guys are really cool. You guys that can code, you guys are really cool. However, looking at any sort of coding software makes me feel like I'm looking at Unity nodes, and it makes me sad, and it makes me want to close it. So, I salute you as somebody who does that shit. I don't know how you do it. I really don't get it. I really don't get it. Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Happy New Year! My favorite was when he talked about faking a wheelchair to breach security. Yeah. That makes sense. I've gotten away with a fair share of misdoings with a hard hat. Nice. Good for you, man. Coding is just using logic. I took a Python 1 class. I didn't get it. I left the class, and then I have not thought about coding since then. And my life has been like sunshine, rainbows, drooling out my mouth type shit. I know a guy that bought an unmarked city vehicle with a funny rotating light on it, and he just parks his shit anywhere. They're gonna get him one day. One day they're gonna get him. Your stream title? Oh, it really sparks a conversation, doesn't it? I did comp sci for a year and it made me sad. It makes me sad too. Happy New Year! My trick is walking somewhere with a big ring of keys and a sense of purpose. A sense of purpose will take you so far. And you wanted to be a lawyer? No, I said I thought about it, and then I went to school for graphic design. So, yes. Equally as difficult. Nice, thanks. Thanks. I was gonna do software dev, but I didn't want to do calculus. I hate advanced math. The minute they started adding imaginary numbers and letters into math, I was like, this is not gonna serve me in my everyday life. I don't intend to use this. I do not intend to use this shit ever. Is calculus considered advanced math? I mean, I guess for me, it was listed as an advanced math course in my high school. I took it in high school, instead of in college, and I passed, and then I stopped thinking about math. And I actually, like, I don't think I can do, like, basic shit anymore. I'm pretty sure I've lost the ability to do that because I haven't done it since high school. I'm learning Godot, and it looks like 100 times easier than the real stuff. What is Godot? Software is also a lot of arguing with project managers and customers because they don't actually know what they want. That's anything that's client-based. Client never knows what they want. You need to go into it knowing that. I came super close to switching to cyber stuff in the army, but then they offered me a station in Hawaii to stay in the job I had, and I will never say no to Hawaii. Are you in Hawaii again? What advanced math course? Shut up. Can you pull up Paint and do long division right now? I don't think I can confidently say yes. Where is it? Oh, okay, here. Ugh. What the fuck? Does this need to be a game capture? Uh, is this a game capture situation? Hold on. What the fuck? I can't capture Paint. It's not working. What the hell? Hold on. Okay. This is fucking ridiculous, bro. I gotta do a goddamn display capture for this. Okay. Let me look up a long division problem. Hold on. Long division problem. Okay. Oh shit, these are big numbers. Wow. This one looks like a, uh-oh. Uh-oh. I actually don't remember how to do this. Hold on. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't remember if I know how this works. I don't remember if I know how long division works. Hold on. How does long division work? What? What? How does this work? What? How does this work? What? How does this work? Huh? What? No, I'm like genuinely confused right now. I don't know how this works. Is it like this? Okay, okay, hold on. I think I understand. I think I get it again. Hold on. I haven't done this in at least 4 years. Hold on. I literally haven't done this in so long, bro. Okay. So it's how many times does one thing fit into, like the thingy, right? So 3 fits into this twice. And that's 6. Right? And your leftover here is 1. And then 3 fits into this. No, this is not how this works. No, okay. Wait. Yes, okay. 3 fits into this. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. This fits in 5 times. And that's 15. And your remainder is 1, right? And then you bring this down. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And this is 12 and 3, 6, 9, 12, 4 times. Minus 12. Oh, yeah, bitch. Oh, yeah, bitch. Oh, yeah, bitch. Oh, okay. No, I got it. Okay, give me another one. I can do this now. I'm on a roll. Still got it. Give me another one. You're not a VTuber anymore. You just did math. No. Stop trying to take my card away from me. This reminds me of Koki's idea to get all of the 3 a.m. to stream super early on a Saturday morning and take the SAT. I took the ACT. Score. How do you score an ACT? It's out of what? What is it out of? 33 to 36? I think I got a 32 on the ACT. I remember getting a 32. One time I got a 34 on a practice test, and I had 5 kids from my school message me and ask me to tutor them. No, bitch, I don't even know how I got that. I don't know how I did that. Wait, give me another one. I'm low-key on a roll right now. Hold on. Okay. 5. Wait. 5, 6, 7, 8, 5. Okay. 5 goes into 6 once. Minus 5. 1. 17. 5 goes into this 3 times. Whoa! I feel my synapses reconnecting. Remainder is 2. And then 28. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Minus 25. 5. 6, 3. 35. What the fuck? 30. Nope. That was a 5. 5, 10. This is a clean one. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. It's 7. Right? Yeah. 35. 0. This is 7. So it's 1, 3, 5, 7. Is that correct? Is that correct? Is that correct?
Okay, now do speed drills.
No, 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 no. No, it's okay. No, it's okay. Give her another one! Dude, I feel like I'm the dude on Khan Academy trying to teach you shit right now. But I'm teaching myself this shit. I'm teaching myself this shit. I remember when you gave up a year ago on long division. It looks weird. It looks weird as shit, dude. I have to be honest with you. I haven't had to use this in my adult life since I stopped doing it. So what happens when nothing goes into it? If you have a 0 here, if you can subtract this 0 times, right? Then it's a 0, right? So this is now an 11. Right? This goes in 5 times. Minus 10. 1. 17. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 8, 9, 8. 8. 8, what was it? 16? Yeah. Minus 1 equals 1, and then 18 again. Or no, this is different. Half of 18 is 9, right? So 9, and then 0. Dude, they don't like the way I solve my problems. I've always had this problem, because I'll just do some of it in my head, and then I'd get in trouble for not showing some of it. Is this correct? Holy shit, guys. I'm as smart as they come. I literally don't know how I could be smarter. I literally don't know how I could be smarter. If you can do half of it in your head, I don't know what teacher said you can't. When I was in school, the rules were different, where you had to show every step in order to get credit. You want to know an even easier way to do it? My phone. You started off wrong, but you got there. Yeah, teachers won't let you do it in your head. It's not allowed. Once I received a 2 out of 10 in a math question since the teacher said, "I don't know how you got the answer, but I could only see that you have the first and the last step." You did your own thing there. Ugh, my nose is so itchy. I was in AP Calc. The teacher knew I could do it in my head, but they didn't let me. That's fucked up. You don't need to show unnecessary steps, else you learn by doing a long problem when you could have taken less time. That's not true in our school system. They want you to prove that you know how to do it the long way. They like need you to prove that you can do it the long way. It literally there are some exams that say show work for it. Like you have to show your work. I was in BC Calc taking the derivative in my head of an equation. Bro, I don't say that to me. I don't know what that is. I wanted my students to write it all down too. If you got the wrong answer and you didn't show any work, you get a 0. Oh, well. If you show work and then you see where they fucked up, do you give them a partial? Do you get some credit? No, the school systems just change every few years. Because it's funny because, like, parents who learned math a certain way are trying to teach their children math that way. And they're not aware that, like, the school curriculum has changed how they expect people to do the problem. And so it creates an issue where sometimes parents have a hard time teaching the math problems to their children because they were taught it a different way. I knew that was a big problem for me because I remember having a lot of kids in my school whose parents like had a hard time teaching them because they did the method differently. I had to teach my cousin a log. Ah, log? That was on the ACT. I remember that. That was so scary. No, thank you. No, thank you. Yeah. I am so grateful to be an adult and out of school. That is like, that's like the best thing ever. I was given a practice book and left to fend for myself. I know you're gonna have a hard time believing this, but I was in advanced math classes. I was 3 years ahead of my grade. And this all started in like 8th grade for me, which is the end of middle school. And if you're not American, that's like, how old are you in 8th grade? I think you're like 15. You're 14 or 15 years old. I was just given a pre-calc textbook over the summer, and they said if you can pass the pre-calc test when the year starts, you can go into pre-calc, which was like 3 years past what I was supposed to be doing. I passed the exam, and then I was just always with older students. I was like the youngest person in my class every year. They just gave me a book over the summer, and they told me I could skip a whole bunch of classes if I learned it, and I was like, okay. I used my brain to get out of classes so that I could have more free periods to go smoke weed in the park. I learned it for real, but then I like burned out my brain cells immediately. I had so many free periods. I had so many free periods. I had so many that they brought me into the office and they basically told me, hey, you can't like not have a first period because our school gets paid per every student that has a first period. And you have too many like non-period classes. So you have to take something in the morning. And then if you leave after that, we don't care. And I was like, okay. And so they made up a class called like mindfulness or something for all the students that didn't have classes because there was a lot of us and we had to go to this made up class. It's basically an elective so that the school could get money off of us. Bro, they were teaching you breathing strategies in that class. What the fuck? So I would get up at 6 a.m., go to class, go home, and then come back at the end of the day, because that's when my actual classes were. Because when I did all my scheduling, I would put my classes, like, towards the end of the day, so that I could go to school really late. Did you learn anything useful? No. No. Did they teach you the straw breathing method? No. No, they didn't. Yeah. I don't really know what the point of that was. Breathing techniques are helpful. Yeah, but I wasn't given the choice to join that class optionally. I had to join that class. It was forced upon us. My high school, low-key, hilarious. It was actually hilarious. It's like not a real school. They're still around. They're still doing things. Apparently they're like a good school now. They were interesting when I was there. I don't know. My favorite classes in high school were, these are really like dumb, but they were my favorite classes. My favorite classes were econ, world history, and chem, actually. Chem was really fun. Those are my favorite school classes. Chem was fun because at some point chem just started feeling like puzzles. Why would anyone find chem funny? I don't know, man. At some point, it does just feel like puzzles. It's pretty fun. If you like puzzles, it's just puzzle time. It's literally puzzle time. Shut up. Yeah, OChem is just puzzles. Bro, your school also got huge upgrades right after you graduated? No, they had huge scandals and then they had huge upgrades. I don't believe the American teaching system exists. Y'all are just something. And can you believe they let us go out and, like, be adults? We can all have jobs and drive. English was my only weakness in school. English and communicating with classmates. I hated English. I'm not very well written. I've never been a very well written person. I am super direct, especially when it comes to, like, writing stuff. My email will be like, hi, you know, pleasantry. I need this. This is what I have. Can you do this? Thanks. That's why I have somebody else write my emails. They are not. It's just like point A, point B. That's how I like to write my emails. Say that to me after you take PChem. No, I'm never gonna take PChem ever in my life. I don't have to take any more classes in my life. I was just put in a temporary building with all the other disabled kids in the school. Holy shit. That's insane. You can drive at 16 and that's fucking terrifying. No. You should be more scared of our elderly drivers. The young drivers, granted, problems. However, what you really need to be scared of is Gam Gam on the road because they haven't taken away his license and he cannot see anymore. He can still drive! One of my favorite classes was stats. Stats was fun too, I think. Our school forced us to take literary analysis for 2 fucking years. That's bullshit. That's just my college email to prof. 1 sentence. Need extension, please. Okay. Extension granted. Hello, in this email, I will talk about what we need to get done in work today. By doing this, I will set expectations and get work done. My mom drove at 14, but it was Kansas. You could drive at whatever age you want if you weren't getting pulled over, to be honest. My ride home is so miserable because of Gam Gam going 50 in the passing lane. I get, like, sad when I'm on the freeway and I'm stuck next to and behind people who are going below the speed limit when there is no traffic. You need to get out of my way. You need to get out of my way now. I have somewhere to be and I intend to go the speed limit. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Drive on the right lane if you're gonna be slow. Get out of my way. I'm just chilling though. Chill in the right lane. Chill in the right lane. You're in my way. Don't you have radars to check speed limit? Those signs are baseless threats made by our government. They never get anyone. The leftmost lane is for openly breaking the law. Any slower and you will be honked at. Get out of my way. Get out of my way now. Go to the middle or right lane. You need to go somewhere else. Left lane is for a light speed. If everybody in the left lane is going like the same speed, you will not get a ticket for it because they would have to stop everyone and they're not doing that. You have to be the dude in the front of the lane going like fucking 90 to get in trouble. You can light speed. Everyone knows if you go to 72, they're not gonna ticket you. That's not true, but if the speed of traffic is 72, they will probably not ticket you. I was really scared when I first started driving about that because the DMV driver's test literally says, how much over the speed limit is it okay to drive? It's a trick question. The answer is never. It's never okay to drive over the speed limit. But the truth is that the answer is 10. 10 over the speed limit is how much okay it is to drive over the speed limit. At least 10. Right lane is for merging in or out. Middle lane is for speed limit. Left lane is for crime. I disagree. I think right lane is for going speed limit and merging. And the middle lane is for the light speeders. And the leftmost lane is for the more seasoned, serious speeders that have nothing to lose. I only want to get into the left lane to pass a slowpoke in the middle lane so that I can keep going light speed in the middle lane. Do you know what I'm saying? Dude, nothing makes me, like, sadder than when I'm just stuck behind 3 big semis and they're all going the speed limit. Like, middle lane, semi-truck. Left lane, semi-truck. Right lane, semi-truck. And they're all squatted up. And they're all squatted up together. They're, like, driving at the same exact speed limit. Ah! Please move! The only time I'm okay with this is when I'm on, like, a long drive and sitting behind the box truck makes your car, like, more aerodynamic. Is there a reason that they're in the left lane? Aren't they, like, not allowed to be in the left lane? This is, like, a genuine question. Aren't trucks not supposed to be in the left lane? Aren't they supposed to be in the right lane? Maybe the middle one for passing? My visual cop radar is unparalleled. I have not been pulled over yet. I'm a truck driver, and I think I'll try and pass on this uphill. Do you guys also get boy racers who swerve between lanes like they're in a car chase? So we call that, oh shit, that guy's cutting it up. That's how you say that. That guy's cutting it the fuck up. That's how you say that. That's my slang for it. That's our local slang. That guy's cutting it the fuck up. We don't call them boy racers. It's that guy's cutting it up. If it's a 2-lane road, they can pass on the left? Yeah, but then they don't pass on the left. They just kind of sit in the left. Depends on the area. I see. Cutting it the fuck up. Don't you guys say that? You guys don't say that over there? We don't have problem with speed limits. More like the trucks like to change lanes aggressively to show dominance on the road. Dude, people that want to show dominance on the road piss me the fuck off. I like to go fast, but if somebody is trying to merge into my lane, I will just let them merge. Like, I'm not gonna be a dick about it. The only time I won't let somebody merge is if they're speeding up trying to merge when they could have just gone behind me. Cause you're stupid and fuck you. Quit pit. Have a good one. Like, if it's, I feel like it's common driving courtesy that if you're already towards the back end of somebody's car, you merge behind them. You merge when you're like an appropriate distance in front of the car that's to the left behind you or to the right behind you. I don't know why people don't get this. Dude, oh, do you know what else freaks me out and makes me like upset? Is when people just stop to merge. Do you ever see people? They're like, oh, I need to get into the right lane. I'll just slow down until I can get into the right lane. Get out of my way! You are so dumb! Get out of my way! I had a guy try and pass me on a 1-lane on-ramp recently, and that shit just pissed me off so bad. Like, bro, I'm going 65 on the on-ramp. You do not need to get there before I do. You need to slow your roll and get back in the lane line. Bro, you need to relax before I open my window and throw out some fucking, what are they called? Cantrips? I'm gonna fuck your shit up. You need to relax. I feel like everybody should carry cantrips with them in their car, just in case somebody starts chasing you one day. Oops, cantrip. Caltrop, whatever it's called. You know what I'm talking about, right? The D&D has poisoned you? It really has. I didn't know this word before 3 weeks ago. Caltrops? Yeah. Bro, if somebody's chasing you, like, on the road, somebody's following you, you open your window, throw out some fucking caltrops, drive away. You know what I'm trying to say. Cantrip is the D&D spell. Ah, yes. Mage hand, grab their driver. I mage hand into their car and I grab the steering wheel and pull it to the right. Do you think that would work? Do you think if I have mage hand and I am like in a fight with something and it's driving, you think I can cast mage hand to fight them for control of the wheel? E-brake. Skirt! They counterspelled the nope. And then, so I carry 2 things on me. Mage hand and caltrops. And if you win the steering wheel war, then I drop some fucking caltrops. Thoughts? Grapple check. Galaxy brain. Thank you. Thank you. My dad did that when he rode his motorcycle to and from work. He'd carry spare nuts and bolts. If somebody tailgated him, he'd flick one into their windshield at 75. That's kind of awesome. People are really mean to motorcyclists, and that makes me sad because I really don't mind them on the road as long as they're not, like, cutting it up in front of me and making me scared. Like, people, actually, in California, it's legal to do lane splitting, which means driving in between lanes if you're on a motorcycle. But a lot of people don't like that because it's a very primal dislike because they view it as cutting the line. And so some people will try and block motorcyclists from doing that, which just makes everything worse. You are just making everything worse. A bag of ball bearings is great to bring with you in D&D. Yeah. Cutting the line is funny when it happens in between 2 semis that want to touch. That's called getting pancaked. Motorcyclists scare me if they lane split, otherwise they're cool. I always get scared by the noise that the bikes make because I'm not expecting it. But I don't mind them. I can coexist peacefully with them. No, I give them more space because I don't want to hit them. what is it really worth in your day? Being like quote unquote cut by somebody on the highway or accidentally hurting a stranger, right? Like what is it really worth? I don't know. Some people's priorities are kind of interesting there. Like to me, I don't think it disrupts my day that much to just move to the side a little bit. I've been following for Twitter for a bit, managed to catch a stream. Welcome! Thank you for stopping by. Motorcyclists here are vicious. Yeah, that's how it is in some places. The louder the bike is, the safer they are. That's true. If it's quiet, I don't hear you. Oops, sorry, Pookie, almost knocked you over. You gotta say something. I almost knocked you over. I'd rather the motorcycle be in front of me where I can see them and not be in my blind spot. Exactly. I'd rather see where they are than not see where they are. I had a friend from the Midwest that kept trying to tell me that sometimes in their state, people like to open their doors to hit motorcyclists. And we all looked at them like they were crazy because the rest of us are all from California and we would never think to do something like that. Midwest mentioned! Typical psychopath behavior. No, Cali peeps do it too. I feel like it's way less here because it is like legal versus like it is illegal there. And so it's like a sense of justice thing. Probably Illinois. I don't know. It's just such a temporary, it's such a permanent solution to a temporary problem. It's not that big of a deal. They like to sneak up on my right when I have my blinker on and then act like I'm the problem when I start to move over. Just start honking. Lean on your horn. Not enough people leaning on their horns. There is like a light near my place that's been broken for a while, so it's just flashing red. And when a four-way intersection is flashing red like that, it means treat it like a four-way stop. And people in my town do not know how that works. They do not know how that works. They do not know how to a roundabout works. They're confused about fucking everything, dude. But a four-way blinking light stop confuses the shit out of all of them. So they just sit at the light and like they're waiting for it to turn green, but it's never gonna turn green. So I'm literally just sitting here waiting. I let them wait. I give them one mistake. If you made like one mistake, because the way a four-way stop is that it goes, the people going through this from like left to right go, and then the people going from up and down go, and then the people from left to right go, and then the people from up and down go. It's turns. You take turns. I give them one mistake. And if they make the second mistake, I'm fucking leaning on my horn loud as shit. Get out of my way. Get out of my way, dude. Go. Welcome in. I can never understand how a roundabout confuses you if you've never used it, but a four-way stop, people don't understand roundabouts because they don't understand that they're never really supposed to fully stop. It's also the problem of people be in the roundabout being too fast. People do not know how to use roundabouts, but roundabouts are fucking awesome. I can't honk at people. I drive a Civic, and the Civic horn is the equivalent to a BB gun amongst full-powered rifles. Yeah, dude. You can't be barking at the big dogs. Not in that Civic. Public transit, I want that. I want good public transit more than, like, anything else. Now, will that happen? No. The open road is PvP enabled. Be safe out there. That is not a safe zone. The whole US is PvP enabled. The whole state is PvP enabled. The whole country is PvP enabled. It's always been that way. That's why the stereotype for American tourists is that we're violent. Because we're so used to everything being PvP here. It's just like that thing all over again with like the European countries having to tell people to stop pickpocketing Americans because they get violent. And they're like not used to that. And I just want everybody to know that our violent tourists that are traveling to other countries, that's B team. A team can't travel outside of the country. A team can't travel outside of the country. That's our B league. You ever see them dragging around pickpockets in Italy by their hair? It's because they've been waiting to do that to somebody for years now, and somebody's finally tried it. Yeah, you don't understand. There's a lot of deeply frustrated people. Yeah, no, I'm not saying that the stereotype isn't true. I'm saying it's based in something. I don't know. I just don't understand like the pickpocket culture of Europe is like way more like, oh man, I guess I got pickpocketed. Here it's like, oh no you don't, dude. I'm gonna throw you on the ground. Like, I don't know why you let that shit go. Me personally, I'm not letting that shit go. I have mace, and unless you pickpocketed the mace too, you're getting maced. I saw a video of somebody getting maced yesterday. It was really fucking funny. They were like playing around with the security guard, and the security guard was like, if I get you, I'm not letting you go. I went to California once, and all y'all caught every line I stood in. It pissed me off. You have to go, excuse me, and then people move. As somebody who is a California native, I don't cut in line, but when people cut in my line, I go, excuse me. And usually they get embarrassed and moved. They're just preying on you people who won't say anything to them. They're preying on your meek no speak upness. If you say something really loud and embarrass the shit out of them, they move. There goes my wallet. France has more assaults per capita than the USA. The American is violent and dangerous thing is a myth. I'd say we have a lot of people. And if you just quantify the amount of people that are violent in our country, like overall, there are a lot of us. There are a lot of us. Us Canadians are too kind and passive aggressive. Oh, passive aggressive doesn't work over here. You gotta be regular aggressive. You gotta be normal aggressive. Passive aggressive is for family. Normal aggressive is for strangers. Europeans legitimately don't understand how big America. No, I think they do understand. I think it's just like we have a certain aura about us, not to be like America, America, oorah. We've just got like this crazy aura a little bit. Like, you know, people are expecting that when they see us in other countries. We've got a little bit of like crazy aura. Not like good aura, but like crazed aura. Do you know what I'm saying? Oorah! Bye, Parakeeto! I love that cat with the I love him. I love the cat centurion. We do understand to a certain extent. Like, I know for a fact that some of your states are their own are bigger than my entire country, like 2 times over. Yeah, I feel like they know. I think that they're just a little, we're just a little crazy. Hoorah! I love that emote. It's such a good emote. Ah! Ah! Maybe he's going, ah! It's like the skeleton banging on the shield. You know what I'm talking about? The video of the skeleton banging on the shield. He goes, rah! And then he bangs on it fast and he goes, rah! Just gonna take a quick 16-hour drive across 5 states. Just gonna take a cool, like, 64 hours to drive across the whole country, you know? Ugh. Waiting for the next act of violence. Hoorah! I love that guy. He's so cute. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's the fluoride in our water. It's making us scary. It's making us scary. It's doing something. Cronut Centurion. Get on it, Daily Cronuts. We have one. We have one. You have some weird shit about letting chemicals everywhere. I don't know what that's about. I don't know either. I don't know either. Mongo already made one. Fluoride makes my teeth hard and my brain crazy! Do you wanna date my avatar? She's a star, and she's hotter than reality by far. Wanna date my avatar? Oops, this town's been destroyed because a chemical company spilled a lot of shit in the water. Oh well, another Thursday. But that's not exclusively an American thing. I guarantee you that's happened in other countries before. We just got a lot of towns and a lot of chemical companies. We got a lot of land, dude. That's not exclusively a American thing. That could happen anywhere. There are, like, chemical spills in every country. I live in Brazil. It's an American thing. Okay, just because it's not happening in Brazil doesn't mean it doesn't happen in one of the other, like, 300 countries that exist. Dude, we got rid of our FDA, so don't eat nothing frozen with pasta right now. You're gonna get listeria. I personally love that my water is explosive. The Simpson is not real life. We got other kind of spilling going on. Yeah, every place has their problems. But I genuinely do like where I live. I really couldn't see myself moving anywhere else. Man, I spilled my sulfuric acid again. Now everything smells like eggs. Wanna date my avatar? She's the star, and she's hotter than reality by far. Wanna date my avatar? there are 195 countries, and North America only has 2. Canada and United States, right? Everything below that is South America, right? Is it? Wait, hold on. Bro, who said that? Who said that? Who said North America has 2 countries? Shoelace! Idiot! Making me look bad! Get bamboozled. Come, Canada, US, Mexico? Holy shit, that's awesome. That's north of... It's come NA. Canada, United States, Mexico, NA, North America. Stupid dog, you making me look bad! Well, girl, what the fuck is that stream title? I don't know. You clicked on it. You got God. Come NA! Stupid dog, I'm fucking balling! Latin America, which is often defined as any country on the American continent below Mexico, including Mexico, which makes the fact that there is only 2 countries not late America. I know I've dealt with them, but it's not a common occurrence is what I mean. It's not a common occurrence here either. It's about as common as it is for you guys. It's the same. Stupid dog, you making me look bad! Did you see Rebecca Black Famous a Gun is on Spotify? I know, the Triple J version is on Spotify. I saw. I'm gonna put that shit on. Put that shit on right now. Put it on after this song. Is that from Courage or something? Yeah, Courage the Cowardly Dog. You the dog. I love Yana. This is your daily reminder to stream Yana. This shit is great. This shit is awesome. I have to pull the trigger myself. You think Yana fucks with VTubers? Probably not. Just being honest. A while, blame it on denial to hide behind a smile. Won't take long till she knows it. You'll never know. All right, next song. I love this remix. I'm so excited it's on Spotify. Stupid dog. From how long now? What? From now on, no one is allowed to call Shu Shu. He has a new name, Aga/J. Bro, fucking stupid dog. You making me look bad. I gave up reading that sentence. I figured it out. I deduced. I deduced it. From the start, only way to mend my broken heart. I've always just called shoelace. People, like my actual, like IRL friends just realize that your name is shoelace and not like it's like one of those names where you read it out loud and then it makes sense. Casio, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Ooh, holy. Thank you so much. Girl, shoelace. Not everyone gets it, Maya. Not everyone gets it, okay? Not everyone gets it. Why the fuck are you talking about me to your friends? Leave my name out your mouth. Fuck you. Hi, Bun. An appointed mind, crashing by a girl, baby, swallow it dry. I got a taste of glamorous life. Have a good night. Bye. Bye, Zeno. Bye, Cassia. Have a good one. I got a taste of the glamorous life. At least she talks about you. I talk about all of you. I talk about all of you. Everyone gets talked about. No one's safe. Yeah, I saw your message. I don't generally respond to DMs. My advice to you would be gentle support and encouragement. I don't know how to make somebody do things. I would be honest with you. I can't make my friends do shit. And that's like a life lesson that I had to learn more than anything of like, I cannot make, you can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make it drink. You can give your friend as much good advice as you want. You cannot make them take it. Even if they asked for it. Even if the horse went, wow, I'm so thirsty. I really want water right now. You cannot make them drink it. Even if the horse goes, wow, I'm always so thirsty. I wish I had some fucking water right now. Even if you lead that stupid horse to water, they won't always drink it. Where the fuck is the water? You'll never know. You'll never know, I guess. Yeah, it's like that. He sends me songs to ask for my opinion. The only thing you can do is go, I like it. Like, the only thing you can do is give your own support, and if he never takes your advice, then he never takes your advice. I don't know. You cannot make him do anything he doesn't want to. I asked my best friend to be a little more thoughtful of others, and I haven't heard from them since. Been there, done that, sister. Been there, done that, sister. Been there, done that. Many times in my life, been there, done that. They'll figure it out eventually. You can't make people do things they're not ready to do. What does the title mean? It means NT89E9083EIGFJIWEI period colon X234HJIHQWIODWIJD underscore 938 plus HG. That's what it means. Hope that helps. Oh, baby, tell me that you hate me, running in circles in my mind, heartache to heartache, give me some tough love, baby. I've had friends prove me wrong before. What do you mean by that? Turns out they were not as just tell me if I mess up coded as they thought they were. They never are. They never are.
Hi, how can I help you?
They never
One
are.
sub? That'll be $5.99. Could you please pull up to the first window?
Fiery pocket? Fry pocket? How do I read that? Thank you so much for your 2 and happy 1 year. Big 1 year. Thank you so much for your 1 year. Uwe, thank you for the 25 bits. Bye, have a good one. Me trying to tell my roommate the garage is worth more than $30. What? I finished my personal project. Yay! It's fiery. Okay. I read it as fiery, and then I was like, that can't possibly be right. That can't possibly be right. I must have messed it up. Yippee. Yeah, I don't know. People always want to be like, I'm so cool, and I just want people to communicate with me. So like, I'm so open about communication like that, but then they like are genuinely very scared of communication. I don't know. Part of the reason that like my longest friendships have lasted the way they are is because it really is a moment of like at some point in time with your friend will have a conversation where you're like, this made me uncomfortable, or I really didn't like that like you did this, and I'd really like you to like not do that again. And whether or not they go, okay, I'm really sorry that I made you uncomfortable, or yeah, I see how that would affect you, I won't do it again, or if they get defensive, that's kind of like a determinant on whether or not you want to keep talking to that person, right? And everybody always thinks they'll be chill about it. Not everybody can be chill about it. Not everybody can be chill about it. I want you to communicate with me, but I cannot handle criticism. So do with that information what you will. I think it's an ego thing of whether or not you value the person that you have a relationship with, like your friend or whatever, or whether you value looking good more than that. Because somebody who values their relationships with other people will not be afraid to apologize or improve upon a relationship. Somebody who is worried about looking good cares about that. That's what's so hard for them to apologize about. They care about the fact that it makes them look bad more than the fact that they hurt your feelings. I don't know. Much to think about. I had a roommate who was buying a first car. I told him that taking a 2-year finance on it was a mistake and he'd be really tight on money all the time and it'd get him in trouble. He somehow made it through those 2 years on a tight budget and had a whole ass paid off Kia in 2 years. Is it a Kia Soul? Kia Soul! I don't know, man. They don't like being wrong. I don't like being wrong, but I also like the people I care about a lot, and I don't want to hurt their feelings or make them uncomfortable. I don't like being wrong, but I also don't like being mean. Those are two different things, you know? Or hurtful. I don't love being hurtful to people I care about. I'll be hurtful to random people on the Rift. That's where it belongs. What is today's wisdom? Where did this title come from? Deep within my soul. Deep within my soul. You gotta want to do right by people more than you want to appear as a paragon of whatever. Yeah, I think that's a really important thing. That's something I've learned a lot as I've gotten a little bit older. You have to want to do good more than appear as a perfect person. And I think that's like something that people will eventually understand. They just might be really old once they understand that. I don't know. I think that's like maturity. That's like interpersonal relationship maturity. You hit the keyboard with your forehead? No, I use my fingers. Dude was just super financially responsible for his age. Yeah, but I would still never recommend somebody do that just because not most people can't handle it, right? So if one of your friends comes to you and tells you that they're doing something really weird and like kind of irresponsible, giving them advice of like, hey, I don't really think that's a good idea, not a bad idea. If they manage to do it anyways, then good for them. But you are just looking out for them. I'm not a perfect person. There's many things I wish I could have done. Okay. Ugh. That got real wise at the end of my stream for no damn reason. That was a real wise truth nuke for no good reason, but that's my wisdom for you for today. Let go of insecure people in your life, because a lot of the time they lash out against you and it's not really your fault. Not to say that you shouldn't give people a chance, and not to say that you shouldn't stick around with people through like their growth or whatever. But if somebody has repeatedly shown you that they're very insecure and they take that out on you, let them go. Let them go! Thank you for your wisdom. Yeah, you're welcome. I have achieved great knowledge. You should always be down to work something out with somebody, but at the same time, you should also know your limits of when self-respect is more important than fixing somebody, or like not fixing somebody, but like withstanding things that you do not like. I don't know. Finding balance is rough. Like, yeah, definitely. I agree. I think like people are very used to just like cutting people off, and I think that cutting people off all the time is like not healthy, because then you develop these really like sort of unrealistic expectations of people that they constantly fail to meet. People are complex and people are people, and they're allowed to be complex and be complex people, but that doesn't mean they should treat you poorly. You don't gotta be there for that. No, thank you. My random truth nuke for today. I don't know. That's just like a general thing. That's not like about anybody in particular. I think it's just like a my life is a lot happier when I hold those beliefs and I hold them and I enforce them. My life is a lot happier. Not to be like a major hater or nothing. Not trying to do that. For real, for real. What did I talk about at the beginning of stream today? Why you need to wash your ass? What did I talk about at the end of stream? Respect yourself. Yeah, this is a great stream. This is a great stream. Really one for the books, honestly. Same thing, some could say. It's a circle. It's an Ouroboros. It's gonna go around and 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 around. I'm an Ouroboros too. I like Ouroboros. He's awesome. All right. I have to go start packing. My flight on Thursday is very early in the morning. I have something to do tomorrow. So I have to get started on my packing, and I also have to get ready for my concerts and stuff. So I gotta bounce. I gotta go, Cronuts. Good luck and safe travels. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Have a good rest of your week. I will see you on, if you're going to the concerts, I will see you on Friday and Saturday. And if you're not, I'll see you next week on Wednesday, I think. Yeah, I think Wednesday. I'll see you on Wednesday. So, have a good one. Take care while I'm gone. I'll see you guys later. Use my GamerSubs code if you'd like. Join our community Discord if you want pings when I go live, when I release music, or when I do anything, honestly. We have movie nights in there bi-weekly, and our next one is at the end of next week. I think. Yeah. Bring us back some snacks? I'll bring you back some pictures. How's that? The camera eats first. You'll be missed by some people, I'm sure. Fuck you. Fuck you. All right. See you later, guys. Have a good weekend. Have a good week. I'm gonna go do my concerts. I'll bring back some stories later when I come home, okay? Bye. Have a good week, guys. The freedom will be nice. Are you trying to allege that I trap you here and that you're not free to go? You trying to allege that I keep you